IPMNation.com.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Morris.
And we're the Crunchy Western Boys on Local Outbreak.
To Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation, and we are here at the studio at 598 Main Street in downtown Laconia. The studio is an eclectic boutique and gift shop located at 598 Main Street. It's right on the corner. You can't miss it. Come in and happy up with a diverse selection of cards, gifts, clothing, and accessories for everyone. And Melissa has been in this location for a little while, but it's still pretty new. So if you haven't been to the studio lately, come on down and say hello. Like I always say, it's very important to support not just the local music scene, but local businesses as well. And, of course, thestudionh.com is a website if you want to check it out online. And we have our other sponsors as well, of course, Tweak Sound and Mastering, Sonic Wallpaper, and Central NH Events. Go to centralnhevents.com if you need a DJ for your event. And we have returning this week, we have Stephen Morris from the Crunchy Western Boys. I almost dropped the R.
See the look in your eye when you're approaching that word.
But I didn't quite. That one doesn't count.
I
didn't quite do it.
Yeah.
I didn't quite say.
A little more stick 'em on the hands.
It was in the air for a minute.
Yeah. It was. So welcome back, guys.
Thanks for having us.
That football.
Looking forward to.
Oh, look at that. Sports references.
Those are totally lost on me. I know nothing about sports.
Me too. I'm amazed he knew, what that
heard
spheroid
about
was.
Well, because yes.
Yeah.
I love sports. Steve knows this.
Really?
Yeah. No.
I would say I don't even know how many quarters are in a baseball game.
No Morris famously said that he would rather sit on the john and watch his legs go to sleep than watch a sporting event.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much. I've been re-quoting that one for years because that works. That says it all. That stops people from when they go, "Hey, did you see the game?" And you throw that out there, and they're like, they wander to another part of the party.
Yeah. The worst is when the Red Sox are in the World Series,
and you're playing a gig in the room that's got 25 television screens.
Oh yeah, that's gotta suck.
We when they beat the Yankees in the playoffs before they went to the series the first time.
Yeah.
We were playing a gig, and we had people, complaining about, do you know what's going on here? And I'm like, yeah, a gig. Go home if you want to watch the sports. We're booked here. You go now.
Right. Yeah.
They didn't go over all that well.
What I always run into, too, is people want to have, I noticed specifically with the Red Sox, if they're in the World Series, people assume that everybody's into it. And people will just initiate, at least it happens to me, someone will initiate a conversation with me, something about the game last night, and I'm like, yeah, I have no idea. And then they're, offended. How can you not care?
Yeah,
it's the Red Sox. They're in the World Series.
Or Tom Brady, isn't he I don't know, didn't he just get busted in he works for a senator? He's in a sex scandal? I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think it was something about Viagra because they were calling it Deflategate. I don't know.
We should start doing the same thing, though. You just go up to somebody in a bar and go, dude, did you hear Bill Frisell just released a new record?
Yeah, Bill Frisell's new album is awesome. Woo! Yeah.
For those in the listening audience, we're raising our arms in mock. Anyway, mock excitement.
Bill Frisell, he's going to go all the way this year. I can just feel.
I already have tickets to the super.
Whatever
thing.
The super thing.
The super thing.
The super guitar thing. It's super.
Well, speaking of which, you guys brought your instruments and you're going to play live for us tonight.
We are.
Always look forward to that.
We are.
What are you? What do you want to play to start the show?
I think we're going to play a song called "Driving North to Go South." It'll be on our next record. It doesn't need much more of an introduction than that.
Really. I think they can figure it out for themselves.
Okay. All right, great. So the guys are going to perform live. This is Driving North to Go South here on Local Outbreak. This is the Country Western Boys.
You got it wrong.
I did, didn't I? The Crunchy Western Boys. I can't believe it. I was sure I wasn't going to do that.
This is a shtick, isn't it?
I psyched myself out. I wish it was. But, well, then if it was, I couldn't admit that it was. So you really don't know.
No.
How mind-bending is that? This is the Crunchy Western Boys performing live here at the studio on Local Outbreak.
Driving the wrong way on a way road where there ain't no exit out. But I drive 1,000,000 miles or more to kiss a pretty mouth. Here I go, driving north to go south. Call hombre local, call the man insane, but she's hot as having never sweet as sugar cane. She'll be walking around naked, cracking wine, so I struck me in with pretty blue eyes. Driving the wrong way on a way road where there ain't no exit out. Said I'd drive 1,000,000 miles or more to kiss a pretty mouth. Here I go, driving north to go south. And every little way, no spare for me, but my little white flower needs a honeybee. Driving the wrong way on a way road where there ain't no exit out. But I drive 1,000,000 miles or more to kiss a pretty mouth. Here I go, driving north to go south. Drive the wrong way on a way road where there ain't no exit out. Said I'd drive 1,000,000 miles or more to kiss a pretty mouth. Here I go, driving north to go south. Here I go, driving north to go south.
IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt Connerton. We're here at the studio talking with Steve and Morris from the Crunchy Western Boys. And how long ago was it, guys, that you were on before? Was it winter? It seems like it was still cold weather. It wasn't that long ago.
No,
but
it wasn't. It was
Cold weather. It could have been June or July.
Yeah, you were just about to move this store,
Right.
right?
Yeah, it was at the old location around the corner. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little while ago.
Yeah.
And actually, we're not really broadcasting from the studio today. We're at
Prison.
prison. I was gonna say we're at YDC, but that no one's gonna believe that.
That'd be a little odd.
Or just here. Never mind. We're here for the buffet.
Yes, yes. So what's new since we talked last time? Have you guys been playing a lot, or are you working on a new album? Or?
Yeah, we have. We've been finally recording some new tracks for the new record. We have we actually got a festival coming up in a couple of weeks with a whole bunch of bands over in Holderness. I think the Blind Owl Band.
Hardly
and
be a
ourselves.
festival. It was just us, would it?
Oh, everywhere we go is festive. Yeah, and it's the first annual Silly String Festival or something along those lines. You can find
Really?
it on the Facebooks and on the interwebs.
Yes.
And that should be a good time. The guy who's having it at his property, he's done this sort of thing before, and it should be fun.
So why is it called the silly string?
Silly?
whatever?
I don't know. I don't know. They
Yeah.
just said, "Hey, you want to play?"
Yeah.
No, wait. Is Morris coming? All right. We'll play anyway. Yeah.
Is it just the two of you playing live mostly?
No,
lately,
this one we generally have if most of the time when we call it the Crunchy Western Boys, we have at least a fiddle player with us, a guy named Jacob Stern, and as we said to you on this broadcast previously, we're still looking for a mandolin player.
Yeah.
So if anybody's out there who knows how to play that bloody little instrument, then you can find us. We have a new website too since we last.
Oh, you
saw
do?
you.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, but it's still at the same old Bat channel, but a brand new look. Got some new videos up there just this week from a gig we did last Saturday night, which was fun.
Is it just crunchywesternboys.com?
Yeah, crunchywesternboys.com.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
And we're on the Facebooks and the Twitters and
Be
the
putting up some new tunes as we record them.
Yeah.
yeah. We've got one
And new
that's-
merch. We want to mention the Steve McBrien biography is going to be up there.
Yep. And this is sort of like a crowdsourcing thing. We're gonna let our fans write the chapters to my biography.
Yeah?
We have a title, however, which I frankly can't be bothered to remember.
It's gonna be called Steve McBrien, Unburdened by Ambition.
Yes. Good.
Yeah.
And that's partially the reason why we got to get other people to write it. But it's,
Right.
it kind of works. We're also going to do the Crunchy Western Great Merkin Songbook and coloring
And
book
coloring book.
And coloring
that
book.
will
Nice.
include the lyrics and the chords to all the songs that you've heard so far on this program, and something to do with your hands besides that thing that you're
Doing
Stop
right
it.
now.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop
Okay.
it.
It's the sound of my voice. That makes them do
Someone
that.
needs to use the bathroom besides you. We're thinking of roping in a few local artists to do a picture that goes along with the song, and then we'll have like a coloring book kind of thing with the words and lyrics and all that. It should be cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Why coloring book? Why not like a pop-up book or a scratch and sniff or
Because
something?
coloring books are cheap and they're just in black and white.
That's true. Yeah,
But if
good-
this works
good point.
out,
Good
we
point.
can't wait till the scratch and sniff.
Yes.
Yeah,
can't.
what was that movie that John Waters did? Polyester. Did you ever see Polyester?
No.
I saw Polyester in the theater. So when you went into the theater, they handed you a cardboard, like a rectangular, maybe 8 or 10 inches by 4 inch rectangular piece of cardboard that had 10 scratch and sniff circles on it, and at points
Really?
in the movie, a number would flash on the screen, and you scratch the according number on your card, and it was everything from, roses to flatulence, and
No kidding.
But it was great. Yeah, and at the time I was still in high school. I had no idea who John Waters was. I walked into this movie and saw Divine. Divine was in that.
They
And
just
Yeah.
expanded on the movie I saw in Times Square before it went Disneyland, where you just got a pair of panties with 2 spots.
wow.
Hey, I didn't have anything else to do over here while you
This
were
episode brought to you by the Meredith Montessori School and Japan. Japan, where you can get almost anything out of a vending machine.
Yeah, I've heard the
including what he was talking about.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
light bulbs and hot dogs and French fries, and most importantly,
Which go good together.
Beer. Beer.
Yes.
You can get beer out of vending machines.
You get light bulbs out of
nothing like
vending
a
machines?
light bulb and a beer.
Yeah. Well, so you need to see to drink.
That's true.
There's a crunchy beer. I have an idea for you. So when you want to think of our name, you think of the priest in Princess Bride, and you think Quancy Weston.
The priest
And then
and the Princess
you
Bride.
Then you won't do it.
Brought you together today. The Quanchi Western Boy.
That's how you should introduce yourselves on
The
stage.
Quanchi Western Boy. I bring us together. Oh, it's inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Everyone loves that movie.
You speak as if you've never seen it.
Oh, I've seen it. I saw it in the theater.
All right, now you're speaking as if you didn't like it.
I liked it. I didn't
Interview's
love it.
over.
I think it's overrated. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's a great movie. I know I'm an outcast. There's like me and 3 other people on Earth who
Scratch
think
and
that.
sniff cardboard with it.
There was Scratch and Sniff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait
One
till
was
you
labeled
get to the
Buttercup.
Oh my.
You wanted to avoid the Andre the Giant guy.
Oh no, that one just smelled like beer. Have you ever heard stories about Andre the Giant? My
Yeah.
Lord, that man could drink.
Yeah, allegedly. I mean, I'm sure that stuff gets exaggerated, but yeah,
he
supposedly could.
never drove to Tennessee with us, so we won't ever know.
No, that's
if he
true.
really,
I remember that drive and how proud we were that we didn't start drinking until 3:00 in the afternoon. Like, no, we're being responsible. As opposed to someone pointing out, but you're still driving, right? I'm like, yeah, but we're not drinking beer.
Were you guys on tour?
We were going to the IBMA, the International Bluegrass, whatever the hell it is, in Nashville.
Yeah.
And we got
Before
invited
we
to
even
do a
left
showcase
town,
out
we
there.
went by a truck went by in the other lane, lost a tire, and it went across
Oh my God, I
the
forgot about
meridian
that.
over the top of us.
Wow.
And we're
No
like,
kidding.
And the Grateful Dead came on singing Tennessee Jed. So
Oh,
we
that
were
was
like,
that was the
it
morning.
like,
We got up in the
Wow.
morning and crossed the border into
Dun-dun,
Tennessee,
dun-dun.
and that came on the radio.
No kidding.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
like, all right.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. No, we were mixing cocktails. You know,
Yeah.
we're responsible. You don't want to have open containers.
No, I don't think there's a state you can drive through where that's like okay.
We should have consulted you before we left.
Yes. I'm very wise.
Well, we won't do it again. I can
No,
assure you.
no.
Oh, good. As long as you learn from it. That's what
No,
counts.
the next time we did it, we drove to Indiana.
Oh, really? Even further.
And we got moonshine instead.
No.
Oh, we had moonshine for the drive
easier.
home. That was good.
For real? Like real moon?
Oh yeah.
moonshine?
Yeah. No, we were out at the John Hartford Music Fest out there in wherever the heck it was, Indiana.
Yeah.
It had
And
a bloom in it, didn't it?
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't either. But there's a whole
Oh,
culture.
it was because it was at Bill Monroe's Bean Blossom.
Oh,
it
was
wasn't
at the
a bloom.
Bean?
It was a
at the Bean
blossom.
Blossom Campground where Bill Monroe used to have the
It
first
wasn't a bloom,
bluegrass
it was a
festival
blossom.
happened there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a great place.
Huh.
But yeah, everybody makes their own shine there, and a
And
lot
they're
of them.
so proud of it. They gift you pint jars of this stuff.
And they call it the most popular one we discovered was the apple pie, which
Yeah.
guess what that tastes like. But oh
And-
my lord!
And this is in Indiana?
yeah.
Huh, that's funny.
No, by the end of it, we were
Indiana
warned off
wants me.
of trying the clear stuff
Yeah.
because they're like, if you try the clear stuff, just wet your lips,
Yeah.
and that's enough.
Yeah.
And then the other stuff, and then we had blueberry, but that coffee. Remember the coffee stuff we got for the drive home?
made it.
For the drive home.
Unbelievable White Russian right there.
Jeez. It's very rock and roll.
We got coffee moonshine, for the drive home.
You want to stay
Wow.
awake? It's 18 hours plus, I think.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Oh. Well, let's hear another song. What do you guys what do you guys want to play?
I don't know. Let's.
I'm worried about getting you in some kind of legal trouble, so should probably play something.
No, this is like. Don't worry, it's all good. I think the next song we're going to do is called "Steady Girl," and it's an older tune than Morris wrote, but it probably will be on our next. Or did we? We didn't record this one yet, did we?
We yes, but no.
It's not on any releases yet.
It's not on the new recording gear.
So this is like a world premiere.
It is a
Well,
yeah. It's
World radio premiere?
As no one ever comes out to see us, it might as well be.
We like the world premieres. All right, so what's this called?
Steady Girl.
Steady Girl. All right, this is Steady Girl, the crunchy Western Boys performing live here at the studio on Local Outbreak.
Oh, this got a great reaction on that video we did the other day. Because you were doing that, and you were like, you looked at me and went, you don't even know what key this song is. And I went, first chord's B flat, bitch, on stage. And you could hear the whole crowd go, They're like, ooh.
well, it's see if you know it today.
Yeah, no, I
Let's see if
admitted,
I know it today.
after being a smartass, I admitted even on that I was probably going to fuck it up.
All right. You ready?
Uh-huh.
We've been holding hands, we've been walking. We've been holding court with the harvest moon. Talking about love and other complications. Another change in rhythm, winter coming soon. And everywhere I look, everybody's got trouble. You got man trouble, money trouble, woman trouble, trouble at work, Christ trouble in bed. Just cannot believe all this trouble's worth the trouble. When you consider that most that trouble's in your head. And sometimes I feel like Adam, I just can't figure it out. Ever said romance is dead, did not dare to believe and know that everything can be perfect, alright in this world. Because I've seen the light on the moon tonight, and you're my steady girl. Sometimes you find yourself a whole lot of hot water. Sometimes it is the only way you can come clean. Sometimes you got to shut your mouth, really listen. Oh, if you wanna find out what it is you really mean. I mean, sometimes I feel like I just can't figure it now. But whoever said romance is dead did not dare to believe. Know that everything could be perfect, alright in this world. Because I've seen the light on the moon tonight, and you're my steady girl. You and me, we are a temple and a tavern, a cross between a firefly and a shrine. Yeah, but you and me, we are just a man and a woman. Still you and me, we are a mirror of all time. Well, I've been writing love songs, and the Scorpio's been caught out there smiling. And displaying all the signs of insanity. Really want to thank you for giving me that apple and opening yourself up to me. And tonight I feel like I'm just all about you. the moon tonight, and you're my city girl.
IPMNation.com.
It's probably not Coke.
No, it's probably not.
Something far worse. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt from IPM Nation, and we're here at the studio with Steve and Morris from the Crunchy Western Boys. They're the Crunchy Western Boys.
And we're here with Mark.
Yeah. No, it's Mitch.
Mitch. It is better.
Sing along with Mitch.
Mitch is funnier.
Yes.
Yeah, sing along with Mitch Howard.
Oh, boy. So, are you guys playing a lot this summer? What's
It's starting to
what's the
fill in.
plan?
Actually, I've got like 4 dates that I have to tell you about that we just got, and
Well, it'd be good to tell me about them.
I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna keep it playing it close to my vest
I know.
because I don't want anybody getting too excited.
He knows it interrupts me.
Yes.
Calls and says, "Oh, you got to stop doing what you're doing,"
What is it? Proof says,
which is usually playing guitar to go play
the whale
guitar.
tasks me. Oh, yeah, nothing like quoting from Melville.
There's nothing like it.
Never been anything like it on this show before.
No
before this
one's
moment.
ever quoted Melville.
That's right. So, and you've got an album that you're working on
Yep.
now, or
We do. We have
is
2
it
out, and we'll have a third, hopefully, somewhat soon.
Will it be a full length or cool?
But we're gonna probably let a few of them go on the website, or at least so you can come and listen to them.
Yeah.
And if we
Evidently,
can,
singles are in again.
yeah, we'll probably throw them right up on iTunes, and then once we have them all done, we'll print up a CD
Cool.
and do that.
Yeah.
Although I've been looking at, someone handed me something the other day too, where doing like sort of an access card. They hand you a card.
Oh, the download cards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
download
yeah.
card, which
Yeah.
is cool. But I know a lot of people, especially at gigs, want to walk away with something to throw in the CD.
Oh, yeah.
On the way home.
Yeah. Plus, a lot of people still like
or
to
to
look
throw
at
out the window on the way home.
liner notes. And,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and when you buy the disc, if with just that disc and a razor blade, you've got at least 3-4 coasters.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's like multi-purpose.
Yeah, and most of those guys are dead.
The coasters? They probably are. They might all be dead.
No, they're
I'm
not.
sure they just
They're
reconstituted.
That's right.
Orange juice.
Yes.
Tour with no original
Didn't
members.
we see the coasters at the Eastern States?
Was it the coasters? I thought it was the
It was
spinners.
one of those groups
I think it was the
where-
spinners.
None of them could have been a real
I don't know.
spinner or
Yeah.
coaster.
I always wanted to be a pip.
Well, you kind of are.
I think it was the Spinners that years ago I saw. It was like on one of those shows like Judge Judy or whatever, where like it literally was the Spinners versus like the new Spinners. Like the group had split into two.
Oh, yeah,
and these
yeah,
two
yeah.
factions were fighting over the name, which actually seems to happen a lot. But this was actually on one of those judge shows, Judge Judy or Judge Joe or something. It was
That's
weird.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I noticed. Because that's like Yes, didn't what's his name? The bass player had the name for a while, and now he's gone. And I noticed like Trevor Rabin and the lead singer and the keyboard player are all getting together and doing a
Now you
a
know
show.
why I never say yes, because they own it. I don't.
That's right. You don't want to have to
For
pay
you
them.
listening audience, my jaw is hanging open.
Who got the pig?
Roger Waters got the pig.
Okay. You're correct, sir. Now over to you, Matt.
Wow. All right. Oh, what was that outside?
They're shooting at Steve.
Oh, my
It was just a
goodness.
matter of time.
It was an
It
issue.
was.
It was a tuning.
You've seen Day of the
it was
Jackal,
a
right?
tuning issue.
I have not actually, no.
Well, then you don't know.
Oh. Someone might know, but I don't.
Not the remake, not the one with Bruce Willis, the other one.
Oh, I've not seen either. I'm sure the original's better.
It is.
It usually is.
Well, we can't trust your taste now that you said what you said about Princess Bride.
I know. It's not that I don't like it.
No,
I
you
just
can't
don't-
dig yourself out of
I
that
just
hole. I'm
don't.
sorry.
I just don't love it.
I'm sorry.
I don't love it.
I'm sorry. Probably doesn't like Spinal Tap either.
I love Spinal Tap. Is my favorite movie of all time.
Well, it's the same director.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Rob Reiner directed both of those movies.
Oh, actually, no. I did know that. I just forgot. Yeah.
No, yeah.
No, everyone
like
knows
I
Rob
forgot.
Reiner
Yeah,
directed
yeah,
Princess
yeah,
Bride.
Just like I forgot your name. Oh.
That's right. So we're here with Sam and Maxwell from
Sam and Maxwell
from the Country Western
from
Boys.
the-
All right, that time I did it on purpose.
the country crooners.
The Country Crooners. There probably is a band called that.
I certainly hope so.
I do. Oh God. Well, I don't know.
I can't wait to
I don't
audition on what am I saying?
I have no
Washboard,
idea.
Thank you.
Washboard.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that's the trouble with radio. They can't see all the
I know.
things I do with my hands.
Right.
Morris actually doesn't need a washboard. He just uses his chest. Which, for those of you, if you could see Morris, would know that that's funny.
It sounds like a heavily compressed washboard for those engineers at home.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought it a little. too
Actually, what
much.
alls it is the sound of a comb going through the hair on his man flesh through the Abbey Road compressor, and it makes it sound like buckwheat Zydeco. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try that. I'm extremely hairy.
Yeah, that's a special plug-in.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really? How hairy are you?
I'm an ape.
Sorry, I'm off on a whole new topic now.
Just, I'm
Really?
very hairy.
Really?
Like, I'm not allowed at the beach. Like, the lifeguard will be like, get out of the water. There's no hair allowed in the
Wow,
water.
did you have to like shave down like to clear your neckline on your shirts and stuff?
I do, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, not in the winter, I don't. Because it's just like having a scarf. But
I was going to say, why does it not
I
grow in the
recommend
winter?
Bear grease, just bear grease, just
Bear grease?
bear grease. That's You don't
Is
use
that
bear
like
grease
sex
in the winter?
wax?
I've never even heard of that. Bear grease?
Oh yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
yeah.
It's grease that you render from a
The
bear,
Native Americans used to use
and you
it
rub
to
it all
keep
over
warm
you
in the winter
to
time.
keep warm. I actually have
I
heard.
bet
Really?
it smells really good by spring, but
It actually works? Like, you rub it on yourself and it
I
keeps
haven't
you
tried
warm?
it personally. I don't really have a source for bear grease.
Yeah. You
I
don't
have
know.
a local source for that. It's
Maybe-
all, yeah.
Maybe Melissa could sell it here.
Yeah,
We got to
it-
find
That
her.
would be
a-
a great thing.
It comes from a vegan, lacto intolerant, gluten problematic person. Jeez,
Yeah.
Louise. You know, if I become president, you know the first thing I'm going to do?
I have no
is
idea.
Everybody gets a bloody gluten test, and we put this stuff to rest right now. Because I don't buy it. I don't
Yeah.
buy it. I don't buy it. I'm just there. I said it. There.
Yeah.
I said it.
You don't have to.
Well,
What about
I-
beer?
Actually,
Oh, you don't buy gluten?
no, I don't. Well, no,
Oh,
I
you do buy gluten.
I do buy gluten.
You're confusing me, Steve.
I do buy gluten. I buy bread, but I understand that this beer uses rice and,
No,
and
I've confused you, which
is
was the
gluten free.
point.
Oh, good. So it's gluten-free beer that we're
Yeah,
drinking.
yeah,
Good.
which is almost reason enough not to drink it. But
Right.
yeah. I mean, that was like that whole Atkins thing. You know, one more
Yeah.
person goes, "We have an Atkins-friendly diet or menu." I will never eat at your restaurant again.
I would. I love Chet.
Oh, well, Atkins friendly. How high the moon?
No, that's less.
Oh, whatever. Chet
common
Atkins, Les
name.
Paul.
I recommend Chet Atkins to anybody. You could be on a Chet Atkins diet all day long and learn something.
Is he still alive?
Especially you gutar players out there.
No.
No.
No, he died from putting all those strings on country albums.
He
over
died
and
from
over
gluten
Again.
intolerance.
He died from country intolerance.
He died from the crunchy Western boys killed him.
He died because of you. Let's just cut right to the chase. Because of you, Morris.
I'm sorry.
Chet Atkins is dead because of you. Are you happy now?
No.
This is quite the revelation.
Well, hey, you learn things.
Yeah.
Who have you killed, Matt?
Well, I can't divulge that on the air. I'll tell you off the air. I'll give you a list of people.
Well,
I've
hold
killed.
your
Sorry.
breath for a second
I
and then
think
tell
I
us.
already guessed it. It was Sally Struthers, wasn't it?
Is she dead? She's not dead.
She might as well
Don't.
be.
Yeah.
Don't.
As far as her career goes, yeah.
It was Carol O'Connor.
Carol O'Connor?
Yeah.
He is dead, isn't he?
Yeah, I killed him.
If that's
God
his
damn
real
it.
name, he
Oh,
uses a
crap.
girl's
Sorry.
name.
That's all right.
You killed Carol O'Connor?
Yeah, because as much as I loved All in the Family, that In the Heat of the Night series was never that great. So I decided he had
you're
to,
right. You're
I
right.
decided he had to
They
die.
call me Mr. Tibbs.
Yeah, with what's his name, Howard Rollins saying that line. It didn't work. Yeah.
The movie was
The movie is fantastic.
killer.
One of my favorites. It's in my top 5. But so I'm sorry, everyone. Yes, I murdered Carol O'Connor.
Wow.
So
Well,
I think you
I
did.
know you only did it because his name was Carol.
right. If it had been something
Which you
manly,
confused with Sally. You know how he is with names.
I know.
Yes.
I know. And from behind, they look the same.
right. Well, why don't we
Wow.
play something?
Wow.
What do you guys want to
I
play?
can't wait to see.
I don't want to anymore. I would just want to keep on talking about random stuff.
I want to watch the editing process for this particular
Yeah, this
show.
There
gonna
is
be-
no editing
this is gonna
process.
be good. Yeah, I can tell.
It's going to come out with one of those paper cutters they used to have at school, before everything was digital.
All right. Well, I think what we're
You
going to
chop
play,
your arm off with.
if you'll just stop talking for a second.
Oh, why? Excuse me.
I know this is the shoes on the other foot, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna We're gonna play "Driving with the Windows Down," which is a song Morris wrote.
Because nobody
No,
else
that's it.
would.
Yeah, yeah. He wrote it. He wrote actually. Well, no, I'm not going to tell that story. It'll be all sentimental. It'll ruin our callous,
Who needs
horrible
that?
thing that we've
Yeah,
got
no,
going on
no,
here.
we want to keep a certain vibe about us.
Morris wrote this song to Matt to keep him from killing Carol O'Connor, and it didn't
And
work.
it didn't work. All right. You guys are going to play that now, Driving with the Windows Down. The Crunchy Western Boys.
And no one.
Live here at the studio.
Rocks with the shea off the truck bed. Let's take a long way around. Chipping the rust off the frame of the old Ford. Echoes old familiar sounds. Yeah, the mind turns out to be both open and closed, depending on what you've had to think. And a country mile is both longer and shorter, depending on what you've had to drink. I'm transported and I'm just driving with the windows down. The sun blushes like a lover and I'm driving with the windows down. Well, these fields just be family farms. They're fertile and green as far as the eye can see. Now it's a haven for your model citizen, yeah. Become a planned community. Well, they've shaped their perfect children and they have perfectly shapely wives. Out on the beat of this patchwork babe, there once grew organic lives. I hear violins playing, I'm driving with the windows down. This is after the Walmart and I'm driving with the windows down. How'd we get this close to the city? This all looks the same to me. No, this is not where I come from. When I close my eyes, I see myself driven to distraction on a dirt road. Every summer she comes back to me. How'd I ever manage to make it to 40? She's still the ghost of 23. Yeah, the wind blows warm through the window, blonde hair whipping across the back of the truck seat. Long legs lead up the dashboard, and you got to look at those pretty bare feet. Turn, she's smiling at me. I'm driving with the wind
IPMNation.com.
When I invented rivers.
Back then, they used to flow south.
Wow. All right, here we go. Last segment. Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. We're tonight with the Crunchy Western Boys.
Yay!
I promise, for the rest of the episode, it's my almost end of the episode resolution. I'm going to get the name right every time. And so where should I'm dyslexic. People go online to keep up with what you're
Are
doing.
you happy with that sentence?
Not at all. Well, I must like it a little bit because I repeated it several times.
I think if they go to their favorite porn site and they just look in the lower left-hand corner, they'll see a little CWB and they click on that.
Nice.
And
That's
every-
some good marketing.
Every time you do, we get a couple of pennies when you're
That's right.
at Pornhub.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
Yeah.
true.
That's
Nothing out
I'm
on
sorry,
it.
what was your question?
where should people go online to find Crunchy Western Boys aside from Pornhub?
No, that was much better constructed.
Yes, thank you.
you.
I got that one in one take.
Well, Mitch,
Yes.
you can find
it's
us.
Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. Yeah, you're just moving the goalposts on me. You can find us at crunchywesternboys.com on the interwebs. You can find us at Crunchy Boys on Twitter. I think Y on Twitter and IE on what's the little picture one? Instagram. And on Facebook. On the Facebooks at Crunchy Western Boys, and actually Morris and I have a duo Facebook site too called the Cliff Note Crunchies. You know, just the important parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Good.
perhaps you could just find us tedious after a while.
Yeah. Oh, I know I do. You can also find us at the Carol O'Connor Memorial site.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because we're doing a Kickstarter. You know, convict Matt.
That'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. I also, I don't know if you know this, I conspired with Ted Cruz's father to kill JFK.
I've heard that.
Yes.
I heard that.
So how's Penelope doing? That's what I want to know throughout all this.
Penelope Cruz, she's still beautiful.
Okay. Well, if he knows the father, he's got to know. I mean, they got to all be related, right?
Who's Penelope Cruz?
The actress?
The only Penelope. Oh,
It's Tom's sister.
it's her name's
and
not
they're
Penelope though, is it? I don't know. All I can think of is Penelope from the little cartoon race show when I was a kid in the 70s. Penelope Pit Stop. Remember that?
No, what show is that from?
God, he's going to tell us he doesn't like that, too.
See, she knows.
I don't even know what that is.
Penelope Pit Stop.
That was a
Yeah. It was. What was that?
No, was
Hanna
it the
Barbera
Ar-
thing. I think.
Was it that
Yeah.
or the Archies that she came out of?
I don't know, but she was cute. She looked like Batgirl. At least at the time, I thought she looked like Batgirl.
Yeah, that one got by me.
Oh, honey, honey.
Oh, I know that song.
And then also speaking of Batgirl, you know how awesome was it when the Catwoman was played by Eartha Kitt? Oh my God, Eartha Kitt. There's a great live Eartha Kitt out there album out there where she talks about having an affair with Nat Cole. And he sends me flowers, darling, after the whole thing. And then she tells the story about getting a note from Mrs. Cole, who wasn't nearly as charitable.
Oh.
Yeah. Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, I killed her.
Damn. And they say H.H. Holmes was the first New Hampshire serial killer. It's
Well, how many
Mitch.
people do you have to kill
Mitch
for it to be a serial killer?
well.
I mean, I've only killed 8 or 9 people.
Oh well, you know it's a good
But
start.
they didn't even call it
Maybe if you
cereal
really,
until
maybe if
the
you
late
apply yourself.
1800s, right?
Yeah.
Well, right, because it wasn't until Kellogg invented
Right.
the cereal that
And
they didn't have the
you
whole
couldn't
thing.
have even had one before that.
Right,
Exactly.
right. Before they were just called flakes.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen, this has been fun. We've learned a lot tonight.
We've learned things. We've made things up.
Yes.
Right? You know?
Yes.
And it must be getting time for us to have to leave the common spaces of the prison and go back to our individual cells.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
why don't we hear one more song before you do?
Oh, Let's do that. I think
I thought he was going to ask us serious questions about, like, songwriting and how do you keep a marriage together.
I stopped paying attention to him when he said he didn't like The Princess Bride.
Yeah,
that's
I get that
true.
from everyone.
That
Everyone
didn't
stops paying attention to me when I say that. Yeah.
It's inconceivable.
Inconceivable. I think you don't understand what that word really means.
It is a good movie. It's just not. I just don't think it's a great movie.
No. It's you've just lost a huge section of your demographic.
I
It's
know.
just fallen away.
Shall we play a song chock full of innuendo?
Let's play
Ooh.
from innuendo to mine. It's a song called Weatherman.
Okay.
And I'm going to sing it this time, damn it. So stand back,
Ooh.
Morris.
This is an ode to Marty Engstrom for those who used to live around here. He used to live on Mount Washington, and he had a cat.
I've heard about him.
Wow. I thought you were serious for a second. You're just spinning a yarn, aren't you?
No, Marty Engstrom was the guy.
Oh, no, I know he's real, but
he
yeah.
had a cat, and he would talk. He's up there all by himself for months on end, and he would talk in this voice that obviously he hadn't heard himself or anybody
Yeah.
else forever. And he had this cat that would walk by him in front of the television camera while he gave the weather report from the top of Mount Washington. And I don't think the cat liked him, but the cat would walk by and he'd kind of grab him and pull him back across the screen.
That's funny. I didn't know about the cat because
Anyway.
I've heard about him, but I didn't know about the cat. That's funny.
Anyway, this is the subtitle to this is called Weatherman, Ode to Marty Engstrom.
By the way, I'm going to kill him next. All right, this is the Crunchy Western Boys live here at the studio on Local Outbreak.
1, 2, yabba-dabba-doo.
Today it's sunny way down south in Dixie, Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama, and it's hot as Hades up there in West Texas. The Colorado River has got them one hot damn, and it's raining again up there in Seattle, while the hurricane rocks them down on the Jersey sand. Well, I can warm you up or cool you down. I can bring in that moisture all around, honey, if you let me be your weatherman. It's a wintry mix up there in New England, Massachusetts, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and it never rains in Southern California, and that's okay, baby, if that's what you want. The Canadian cold front chills out the Dakotas, and Kansas say tornado, yes we care. 'Cause I can warm you up or cool you down. I can bring in that moisture all around, honey, if you let me be your weatherman. conditions, subject to revisions, a massive front of anticipation. Low pressure systems building in southern regions, increasing chances of precipitation. Coming up next is my extended forecast. It could be a wave or an early frost. Let the Santa Ana winds breathe heavy on your coastline. I've got to find your dew point, oh, before it's lost. 'Cause I can make you come inside and start a fire. I can make you come outside and start your tan. Because I'm partly cloudy, I'm partly sunny, I'm climate control. You can bet your money on it if you let me be your weatherman. Yes, 'cause tonight forecast, she's 7th Heaven. You can't tune into details at day 11 on it if you let me be. Weather this night out with me, honey, if you let me be your weatherman.
IPMNation.com.